been a lot of bad news for her. She might have actually lost a lot in that situation, since she just didn't have the forces really to deal with 5 Dragoons on an elevated position. Finally, Reach getting his Nexus up. He has another Reaver, an Engineering Bay getting a whole eyeful of what's going on here, and now she's going to have to pull it back or lose it, and hopefully she'll be able to pull it back and not lose it. Tossgirl playing very, very well here, throwing down another turret and a starport. We'll see whether this is for maybe for Psy vessels, or it could be for a whole host of things. It could be for dropships, it could be for Psy vessels, it could be just to get to the science facility so she can get upgrades. Although I did not see an armory, so I don't think that it's for upgrades particularly. So it's going to be probably either for dropships or for science vessels. Looks like Reach is also going to take the base at the top right. He produced another shuttle, so he's going to be able to mine that out and then also throw down his a third Nexus there on the top right. And it looks like Tossgirl scouting out the top left, making sure that Reach didn't throw down a third base. I don't know if she suspects Reach going for a base at the top right, but she did see the shuttle. She knows that there's shuttles around, so it would be logical for her to at least search that area out. If you do have a shuttle, obviously the corner base in the top right and the bottom left are a significant possibility and very viable with shuttles and dropships to take, and it is very common to see players do that. And now we're seeing the shuttle come back out again, probably loaded up with that other Reaver. We'll see how much is in here, but now it's going to get greeted by another shuttle. He needs by another turret. She's freaked. Reach, you need to be more careful. That shuttle almost goes down as well. Reach just not playing very well. Possibly, yeah, this is very unfortunate. Maybe some revenge possibly coming up here in this game for Tossgirl after Tossgirl was very upset because supposedly in Germany she and Reach had some sort of agreement in place that they were going to play a very entertaining game. We're going to do some specific things, and when Reach didn't follow through and absolutely steamrolled her, she was very upset about it. So maybe Reach, I don't know, Tossgirl might be able to get some revenge here. Reach not playing up to his normal standards really at all. This is very poor play, very, very poor shuttle micro on his part. I've got to say, his Reavers haven't done anything, so his tech choice hasn't really accomplished anything. Now he has the dropship out, loaded up with some vultures, and this harass could be very, very effective. I don't see much there, other than there's a shuttle over there. We'll see what's loaded up in it, but a 4 vulture drop could be very, very effective here. And it's actually going to be a siege tank and 2 vultures. That siege tank is sieging up, going to take care of take out some probes for sure here, and now the vulture's throwing down mines. I don't see an observer in the area actually for Reach, which is going to be an issue for him, and that he is able to take down. Oh no, that he does get to do a decent job of taking down those spider mines. If he's able to pick off this, no, he did not really micro against this dropship. He actually still might be able to take out this dropship. If he can take out that dropship, that could be huge for him. He needs one more shot, and no, Reach unable to get it. Reach is unable to get the one more shot that he really needed to. And a tank has been sieged up on her ridge, at the northern edge of her ridge, of her main base. So that's going to make really defending the top right base is going to be very, very difficult for Reach to defend against this, with the siege tanks on the ridge as well as siege tanks coming down. And really, he's only got shuttles to really use against these. Looks like he's trying to use some shuttle bombs or some Zealot bombs, but Marines are here as well. And that's going to stop this shuttle from really doing much of anything. And this is looking really bad for Reach. We could be seeing the Mantos go down to the Tossgirl. And Reach is just in a whole world of trouble. I gotta say, she's got 2 dropships now, loading them up with units. And you'll notice I'm sometimes struggling with my pronouns, since I'm not used to having to even say her, or don't really cast too many female gamers, since Tossgirl's really the only one. But this Nexus at the top right looks like it might go down, although a couple Zealots being dropped there and actually able to take down both tanks. Both tanks going down. It looks like probably one went down to a Zealot bomb and one went down to just the basic Zealot fire. But another siege tank has been dropped along with a couple more vultures, and mines are being placed as well, and those vultures doing a good job of holding off those tanks, and these mines might actually be able to do a lot of damage, and that mine's actually going to go off and take down that Dragoon, but that Reaver able to take down the offending siege tank, and his guy will going to be able to defend for now. But another siege tank and 2 more vultures coming down here. Tossgirl not allowing Reach any time at all in order to secure his base in any way, shape, or form. Reach is in a whole world of trouble here. He has no forces there other than that Reaver and the shuttle, and there's just mines everywhere, so it's going to be so difficult for him to really drop that Reaver anywhere and do some damage. And this Nexus is about to go down. It's only got 50 health left, and that Nexus is going to go down right now. There it goes. The Reaver is dropped, going to do some damage, going to be able to take down that siege tank, but Reach is in so much trouble. He's at 2 base versus 2 base, Protoss versus Terran, which is not a good position, especially with the Terran player bringing up her base up first, and she's gonna go take the base, thumbing Reach in the face. I'm gonna take your base, and then I'm gonna not only kill your base, I'm gonna take your base. Tossgirl snubbing Reach completely right now, showing him what's up. And wow, I am actually very, very surprised, very, very impressed right now. Fleet Beacon down for Reach, so Reach has gotten desperate. He's gonna go carriers, and I don't know if this is really gonna work. Reach is just not in a good spot at all. This is absolutely ridiculous. That wow, Tossgirl really snubbing Reach. I'm really impressed with this. And there's the science facility. There's the armory as well. So if she might have actually scanned those stargates. I don't know if she did. And we see something researching at the machine shop. All indications are that she has scanned that stargate and that fleet beacon, that she's researching Terran boosters, getting the armory up for Goliath. And that is what it looks like to me. That is what it looks like. All evidence points to that. And that shuttle might actually go down to this Wraith. He's got to be really careful. He's been playing with fire with that with his shuttle so far this entire game. Although that Dragoon does take down the Wraith, so he's okay for now. But it's gonna be so hard for him to really be able to harass this. She's got tanks on her ridge. Well, or she could have tanks on her ridge. She's got spider mines all over the place. It's gonna be so difficult for Reach to really be able to attack that position effectively. And now we're seeing Tossgirl's first-person point of view. Actually, she has not scanned that Stargate and Fleet Beacon, so that armory was just basically for upgrades. The science facility also for upgrades, and I'm not sure what she was the only thing left to research for her really was Terran booster, so she must have researched it just in case or something. Not really sure what she's doing, but yeah, definitely getting some upgrades going here, and we're seeing some now Tossgirl trying to mine up Reach outside Reach's natural expo. Reach also throwing out a base in the top left position, but I think he's just so far behind right now. It's going to be very, very difficult. And his probe transfer, 4 or 5 probes. I think it was 4 probes, 5 probes getting caught by Tossgirl's vultures, and they're all going to go down. And now a bunch of vultures going into top left, throwing down some mines as well that might be able to do some damage to Reach's forces. It doesn't look like any of them actually went off, but more mines being placed all over the place that Reach is going to have to deal with. Going to have to clear them away with Dragoons and Observers. It's going to be more and more micro, and more time that he's not touching Tossgirl. And Tossgirl is getting a huge advantage right now since she's on more bases and is able to going to be able to macro up, and once her Terran ball is able to macro up and start moving out, it could be just game over for Reach. I don't know how he's really going to be able to contend with her huge army, and yeah, this could be very, very bad for Reach. We might be seeing the Mantos fall here. I'm just going to throw that out here. Now we're seeing Goliaths being produced, not en masse, but we are seeing some Goliaths, and that dropship goes down. It looks like the second dropship is going to go down. Both dropships go down for Tossgirl. Tossgirl playing that was very sloppy by Tossgirl. Very, very sloppy by Tossgirl, losing both those dropships. She should have at least dropped a couple of units off. And Tossgirl making a huge mistake here, not scanning the natural expansion. We saw her first-person view again. She still does not know about these carriers that well, and could turn out to be a huge mistake. What the heck are you doing, Reach? Reach has 2 observers, and somehow he still loses a Dragoon to spider mines. That is just bad. And now he's moving out into the middle of the map to meet Tossgirl. Tossgirl's here as well with some tanks and some vultures, and both players deciding not to engage quite yet. Tossgirl not quite ready, I guess, and Reach clearly worried. And now Reach coming out with 4 carriers, a shuttle, and a bunch of Dragoons. This could be bad for Tossgirl, actually, since she did not see these carriers. This could actually be very, very bad. I'm sure she's going to all of her factories, hitting G like mad right now, able to take down that shuttle. But still a lot of Dragoons left, and the carriers are left. I don't know what their interceptor counts are like, but if Reach has the carrier micro for this, he could be able to take this entire thing down. He could be able to move right into the natural expansion. Yeah, he is moving into the natural expansion now. And Tossgirl's going to have to play very, very defensively here as she tries